Leary. He's an active member of our club and also serves as the Fundraising Director.
Sure.
He is tireless in his work, both here and with the American Legion. He will be officiating the Missing in Action Prisoners of War POW MIA ceremony. That's what the small table out front is for. That being said, I will hand this over to Curtis.
Good evening, everyone, especially to you veterans. Thank you for being here. Each branch of the service and various veterans organizations have their own POW-MIA ceremony. And this one comes from the Armed Forces E9 Association, headquarters in Texas, which I'm a member of and currently the Vice President, National. There are 2 days set aside for honoring our American veterans. On November 11th, we have Veterans Day, of which used to be Armistice Day. And then we have Memorial Day, which again used to be Decorations Day. Veterans Day is a day of celebrating the return of veterans from the war, parades, parties. We have barbecues, speeches, and other happy events. It's also a time to thank all veterans, including those that died. Whereas Memorial Day today is set aside to honor those that fell in combat or war-related deaths. A day of remembrance, of mourning, of thanking them for their sacrifices for our American freedom, life, liberty, and happiness. It is said that when a person joins the military, they write a blank check payable to the United States of America for an amount up to and including their life. I want to share this with you. Life is written in volumes of 3, the past, the present, and the yet to be. The past is written and tucked away. The present we are writing day by day. Still to be written, the yet to be, and only God holds that key. In keeping with the volumes of 3, let us remember that life is precious. It is a gift of God. I can safely say that no one here today wants to give up their life this evening. Time is precious. Only God knows when our time on this earth will end, so we must use our time wisely and always be a soldier of God. And the last 3 is freedom is precious. Freedom is also a gift earned by millions of fighting men and women, some paying the supreme sacrifice. And that brings us to another set of 3. One in which we have already touched on, KIA, Killed in Action, Memorial Day. Number 2 is POW, Prisoner of War. And the last number 3 is MIA, Missing in Action. And we will concentrate on that last one right now. So as you enter the restaurant this evening, you may have noticed a small table in a place of honor. The table is set for 1. So please let me explain. Those who have served and those currently in the uniformed services of the United States are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We are compelled never to forget that while we enjoy our daily pleasures, there are others that have endured and may still be enduring the agonies of pain, deprivation, and internment. So this table is our way of symbolizing the fact that members of our profession of arms are missing from our midst. They are commonly called POW, MIA, and fallen comrades. We call them brothers and sisters. They are unable to be here with us this evening because of their incarnation. The table is set for one is small. This symbolizes the frailty of one prisoner alone against his or her oppressors. Remember, the tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. Remember, the single red rose in the vase signifies the blood that may have shed and sacrificed to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. This rose also reminds us of the family and friends of our missing comrades who have kept the faith while awaiting their return. Remember, the yellow ribbon on the vase represents the yellow ribbon on the lapel of thousands who demand, with unyielding determination, a proper accounting of our comrades who are not among us this evening. Remember, a slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of their bitter faith. Remember, the salt sprinkled on the plate reminds us of the countless fallen tears of families as they wait for their loved ones. Remember, the glass is inverted. They cannot partake of a toast tonight. Remember, the chair is empty. They are not here. Remember, the one lonely lit candle, symbolic of the light of hope that lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home, away from their captors to the open arms of a grateful nation and their families. And lastly, the Holy Bible is placed on the table. This is for the younger generation, a reminder that their freedom to worship was paid for by the sacrifice of many. The older generation has fought the fight, and it will soon be their turn if you love freedom and love America. Some of you may put on a uniform and serve your country as somebody has to protect our nation. You may be that somebody. Therefore, the last set of three, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So within the pages of the Bible holds the past, it holds the present, and the yet to be. You are encouraged to study and learn the words of the Bible because as a prisoner, you may not be allowed a book of faith. Thus, you must rely on your memory for verses of comfort. Examples are the 23rd Psalm, or perhaps John 3:16. It is also a reminder that all of us should pray for our comrades and their families. Yes, remember then, all of you that served with them and called them comrades and friends, who depended upon their might and aid and relied upon them, for surely they have not forsaken you. The government, let me back up. When service members take an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States, they do so knowing that they may be called upon to make great sacrifices to ensure and sustain our shared values. These patriots accept those risks and rush to fulfill the mission, no matter how harsh or dangerous the conditions are. They embody the best of the American spirit. More than 80,000 American service personnel are still missing from previous conflicts, and 38,000 of those are estimated to be recoverable. The Defense POW-MIA agency remains relentless in its mission to provide the fullest possible accounting to their families and the nation until they're home. That ends our POW-MIA ceremony.